Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Raw. Not even going to bother with the day, but anyway, we are here in Pontiac, Michigan for tonight's episode of Raw, and boy oh boy, is it a good one. Why? Because the World Heavyweight Champion once more is Dolph Ziggler. Let us rejoice and let us celebrate in the fact that we have Dolph Ziggler as the World Heavyweight Champion, but all is not well, as I will explain in a moment. But as for tonight, right here, right now, well, not right here, but for our main event, we will determine the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Will it be the Undertaker, granted an incredible opportunity, or will it be the former World Heavyweight Champion and the loser that he is in Tyler Breeze? We will see who will get the first crack at Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam, but does it really matter? Because, I mean, I'll be honest, out of these two, I think Ziggler could take them both at the same time. He beat Breeze last night. He could beat Undertaker, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything to worry about. But as for now, we're going to kick things off with the new World Tag Team Champions. Oh, okay, that's a different theme you can hear. We're not kicking things off with Blake and Murphy. We're kicking things off with Mr. Money in the Bank, a man who we didn't even know what brand he was signed to. Let's go to Jinder Mahal. Well, the briefcase may not be here, but the man himself is here. Jinder Mahal, what a return it was for him last night at Money in the Bank. Came out of seemingly thin air. Wasn't even the pick I imagined it being, but he became Mr. Money in the Bank, and what a win it was for him. And now Mahal with microphone in hand, still voicing his disdain for this place, still voicing his hatred for Raw, and still referring to the fact that he's a free agent. That is what makes this interesting. He's not a member of Raw, he just happens to be on the show. And Mahal going as far as calling himself the modern day Maharaja. I'm rolling the R's, sue me. But that is certainly one hell of a claim, claiming that, you know, the Maharaja, someone who finds a success in a foreign land, and certainly it seems as if Jinder has found that already with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And the disrespect continues. No respect for the world champions on whichever brand he sees fit to cash in. No respect to any superstar, only to himself and his great nation of India. Jinder there, as you can tell, proud to represent 1.3 billion of his own people. And there's the final warning from Jinder Mahal. It doesn't matter what brand he shows up on, it doesn't matter what title he cashes in for, the result will be irrelevant, the outcome even will always be the same. Jinder Mahal will cash in his briefcase and lift the championship high, as we all lie in wait for the success of the modern day Maharaja, and lie in wait for the Mahal era to take over this universe. Jinder already, just one night after Money in the Bank, already sending warnings to all the champions. Clearly Jinder Mahal is trying to put out there that he is not a Mr. Money in the Bank that you should overlook. He is not a weak winner. His win last night was not a fluke, but instead rather a warning to all those on this roster, to all those on ECW, to all those on SmackDown, maybe even NXT. Watch out for Jinder Mahal. As he said, he's still a free agent. He's not on a brand. That's what makes him more interesting. So if Jinder appears on Raw, until he says he's signed to Raw, we don't know what brand. We don't know if he's on a brand at all. Mahal is allowed to roam freely, roam where he may want to right now. And of course he says, as he said, he's representing 1.3 billion of his people, 1.3 billion Indians. And in Jinder's mind, he won't want to let them down. That's for sure. But as for right now, we move away from Jinder Mahal, who won't get an opportunity to try and cash in tonight on Dolph Ziggler, because I can confirm that Ziggler is not here tonight. He's busy celebrating his World Championship win, but also preparing for SummerSlam as well, like the hard-working World Champion that he is. But speaking of champion, Here come the new World Tag Team Champions. What the hell did we do to deserve this? What did we do wrong? What sins did we commit to deserve a punishment like this? Blake and Murphy are the World Tag Team Champions. I feel absolutely disgusted as I lay eyes on this. But there's only one thing that can be blamed. There is at the end of the day, and the blame deserves to go to it. It's the Raw General Manager, Mauro Ranallo, for constantly putting the Bullet Club up against the wall, for constantly putting the Bullet Club in positions where they are unable to fight. We found out shortly after the contest, not only did the Bullet Club not get given their theme heading into the matchup, not only was that not happening, but Carl Anderson wrestled that match with food poisoning. Carl Anderson was poisoned by Blake and Murphy the day before the match, so he couldn't compete. That's why he looked so pale out there in the ring. But Carl Anderson, being the champion that he is, being the fighter that he is, he fought through it all. He went through all the pain imaginable. And what did he get for it? He got a laugh in the face, he got slapped around, and he got pinned by Blake and Murphy. And what was the reaction? Oh, well, New Orleans burst into celebration, didn't it? At the sight of cheating, at the sight of poisoning, trying to kill a champion. And New Orleans burst into cheers. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me at all. Once again, another pig-ignorant audience, too blind to see the grace that the Bullet Club bring, and instead cheer their own potential death as well. Absolutely sickening. So Blake and Murphy on the night got incredibly lucky. What they've done is they've jumped into a pan now, though, that is too hot for them to handle. But they have to sit in the pan and wait for the torture and let the heat of the pan burn away at their skin. Let it seep away at their pores until the Bullet Club decide that they want their pan back. They decide to turn off that pan. They decide to drop them out of the pan and have their own way with them. Take back those World Tag Team titles. And what better place to do it than at the biggest party of the summer, than at SummerSlam. So Mauro Ranallo, I know you may be busy right now, and I know that's why you're not here tonight, as much as I want to slag you off for not being here because you're a terrible general manager. Give them the chance. Give them the rematch. Give the greatest team in the universe today their rematch. And let them prove to you that what transpired at Money in the Bank was a fluke due to an illness as a result of your beloved World Tag Team Champions poisoning their own competitors. Aside from that, what else do we have for you here tonight? Well, we got a bit of an interesting show going on here. A little bit of a... Well, I think we got two new champions on the show tonight. I've, of course, already said that Adam Cole... wow, there's a spoiler. I, of course, said that Dolph Ziggler isn't on the show, but that doesn't mean that the new United States champion, Adam Cole, baby, wouldn't be on the show. He'll be in action later on tonight. But as for coming up next, we have a women's matchup. Alicia Fox, after her not incredible, but outstanding, maybe? For her, anyway. You know, for above expected performance in the Triple Threat tournament, has been given another opportunity here on Raw in the singles contest. She will go one-on-one with the newly arriving from SmackDown, Natalya. That's going to be an interesting debut for Natalya on the Raw brand. Can she make her debut a success? It's an absolute steal for the SmackDown brand as well. The Raw brand was given Natalya, but in turn, the SmackDown brand gained the former women's champion Becky Lynch, who will certainly be making her debut this Friday on SmackDown, I imagine. I'm saying Friday. It's probably not going to be uploaded on Friday, but you know. Then moving on from that, it's going to be another singles matchup. It is the only Raw representative for Money in the Bank last night. Triple H will be going one-on-one against The Miz. Good opportunity here for The Miz to stand out and prove that he perhaps deserves some future success. Perhaps he deserves something at SummerSlam. What better way to do it than to take on the man who could have won Money in the Bank last night. He came close at some occasions. So there's a chance for him there. Following up from that, we're going to be seeing the new United States Champion Adam Cole Bay in action. He'll be going one-on-one against the artist Aiden English. And then our main event, Undertaker, Tyler Breeze. Winner becomes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. We're going to move away from this matchup now and focus on the cheating tactics of Blake and Murphy. The World Tag Team Champions, the people cheer for, relying on a woman. And that's not meant as disrespect, but they're relying on a woman to try and bring them success. They're relying on Alexa Bliss to cheat their way to victory. And look at how that worked out. Blake is still in the corner, still in trouble. Oh, he counted his way out of what would have probably been a 3D there, but still cannot capitalize. That's a beautiful sight to witness. Oh, reverse DDT there. Cover now by Bubba, but it's still an early kick out by one half of the paper World Tag Team Champions. Don't worry, boys, your day will come. SummerSlam is just around the corner. It's less than a month away, so, you know, don't try and clutch onto those belts too tight. We don't want your scent being left on them. We don't want broken belts either. Well, this is entertaining in the corner right now. Oh, God. What's Bubba doing? Devon doing here. Hooks him in that second rope. And a neck breaker there. And look at Bliss cheating once more. Sliding in a steel chair to try and help out her team. Absolutely hideous acts. And with the referee distracted, Bubba sneaks in, but didn't do anything there. And Blake and Murphy couldn't capitalize. I'm glad the referee got in the way. Luther's press takedown now by Devon. Hammering away on Blake there. And once more, Bliss in for the rescue, but Blake cannot get up to his feet. Referee saw the chair, but Blake's too stupid to try and use it. Even with the referee's back turned, he didn't use that steel chair. What a numpty. I know I just complained about you cheating, but if there's an opportunity that's open for you, at least take it, you numpties. Double team now. Murphy, the legal man. There's a neck breaker by Blake. Now let's see what Murphy can get going here. Absolutely nothing. These are your World Tag Team Champions, may I remind you, and they are being absolutely decimated by one of the worst teams on Monday Night Raw. Very interesting, if you ask me. Power slam there, countered. Oh, DDT there by Murphy. Spike Devon right on his head. Devon might be in trouble now as Murphy goes to work here. Certainly delivering a number of blows here. Now we're going to get an Owens breaker. Let's see, two unoriginal. They have to utilize other people's moves to try and bring them success. And meanwhile, we got the Bullet Club with some of the most original moveset I've ever seen out there. Murphy now up top. Misses the senton. What an idiot. He's still fighting back, though, somehow. Oh, Devon in actual trouble, though. There's a running kick across the chest. May have taken all the wind out of Devon. And now Murphy in position, ready to strike, and Devon just too good there. Too quick to counter. Oh, but Blake in for the rescue there. And with Devon dazed, the illegal man playing the advantage there. And now Blake and Murphy look to capitalize. Brainbuster by Murphy. Frog splash by Blake. There goes Bubba. And into the cover goes Blake for the pin with a 1, 2, and 3. Your World Tag Team Champions are the winners. Hashtag not my World Tag Team Champions. But don't worry. For all those, I hear you're crying. I hear you're crying, children. This is only temporary. I know it hurts to look at the bad men. But don't worry. They will pay for what they have done. If they want to try and poison Carl Anderson, maybe it wouldn't be too bad if they just so happened to retire at SummerSlam, right? I'm not saying anything. I'm not jumping to conclusions. I'm just letting you know. It could happen. You never know. Anyway, let's get these idiots off my screen. I've had enough of seeing them. Let's move on, please. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next contest. Alicia Fox and Natalya. Alright. Here we go. This is going to be an interesting debut for Natalya, potentially. I mean, she found no success whatsoever on the SmackDown brand. But I think that has more to do with the women's champion on SmackDown and less to do with the actual wrestling talent of Natalya. I mean, after all, she's not a Heart, but she's a Neidhart. Still got the word Heart in it. She was still trained in the Heart Dungeon. Of course, that has brought some great talent to this universe. NXT Global Champion Bret Hart, former World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Kidd. Certainly some success there. And for Natalya's sake, she's hoping to bring a women's championship to the Heart Dungeon. But she's got to try and go through Alicia Fox in her debut here. And as I said, Fox, ever since Dara Ronaldo took over, been finding success. This was something that's happened as of late. You know, the underdogs finding more success. Even if by cheating methods, as we saw with our World Tag Team Champions. So, your World Tag Team Champions. Hashtag not my World Tag Team Champions. Anyway, here comes Natalya towards the ring. Certainly not letting the pressure, not letting the nerves of a debut getting to her as it seems. She's just in the zone, focused. She is a veteran after all, so she does know what she's getting herself into here. Let's see what she can do, and let's see if she can fill in the huge, I would argue, gap left in the Raw Women's division as a result of Becky Lynch leaving. Could Becky Lynch go and be maybe an open door for others to leave? Could we see the likes of the Queen of the Ring winner, Gail Kim, frustrated maybe at her lack of success on Monday Night Raw, flee over to SmackDown? Could we see someone like Emma, Asuka even? Could they want to go to the other brands? It's entirely possible. And we'll just have to find out when the time rolls around. But as for right now, we focus on this contest. Natalya and Alicia Fox. Winner of this will, of course, find some kind of leverage towards having an opportunity against the Bullet Club's Paige. Whether or not that's going to be at SummerSlam is still up to be still up to conclusion. I would argue it should be at SummerSlam, but, you know, these things happen. Here goes Alicia Fox now. Hurricanrana down onto Natalya. This is, not, of course, not only a chance for Natalya to have a successful debut, but for Fox to prove that what transpired in that triple threat tournament was not just a bit of luck on her side, but rather Fox breaking into her own and finding some success around here. Here goes Alicia Fox now, once more trying to go with strikes there onto Natalya. Too good, though, is Natalya. Too easy to read. Oh, big boot in the face there. Natalya will, of course, look for the patented sharpshooter that Tyson Kidd and Bret Hart both utilized to their advantage. Let's hope she doesn't go about it the way Bret Hart does, though. Of course, Bret known to use a low blow before going into that one. Oh, gory bomb there by Alicia Fox, and she's exploding now with offense. Up to the top rope she goes. Elbow drop onto Natalya into a quick cover. Can she spoil the debut of the Queen of Hearts? No, she can't. It's only a 1 count. Chop to the chest there. And Natalya in a little bit of trouble there. She stumbled backwards, but she's right back on the offense there. Fox made one simple mistake, and that opened the door for Natalya to take an advantage. Good ability there to get out of the way by Natalya, and now suplex up in the air. We saw the last one where she was able to bench Alicia Fox, but it's not happening this time. Oh, skull-crushing finale there by Alicia Fox. Certainly studying some tape, and that only gets a 1 count, though. Still a lot of work to be done if she wants to get this win over Natty. She's proving herself right now. She's taking the fight right to Natalya. Not happy with Natalya on her doorstep, trying to tell her to go back to SmackDown. Almost as quickly as she's arrived to Raw. Oh, went for a more flamboyant elbow drop there, a little bit more of a Shawn Michaels-esque one, or Dolph Ziggler-esque one, I should say. Dolph does it 10 times better. And certainly was not able to get an advantage from it. Natalya going to work on the arms, but she needs to do more work on the legs, I would argue. And the back. There's Natty by nature. The discus clothesline. And that should be the precursor. Fox currently unable to respond. She's not doing much right now. She's kind of laying on the floor as Natalya goes to work. Oh, no, finally. Fox up to her feet, and she goes on the arm there. That may help when it comes to locking in the sharpshooter. Need good leverage in the arms there to be able to pull back on that leg. Natalya now going to lift Fox up to one knee. Suplex incoming. Fox with another counter and another punch there to get herself out of it. Alicia Fox now Northern Lights suplex. Great bridge by Fox as well, using her flexibility to her advantage. Oh, it's a 2 count. She's not done yet. Back up to that top rope and still could not connect with that elbow drop. That could be Natalya's opening. Down by the legs there. Thought she was going to go for the sharpshooter. Will the suplex work this time? Yes, it will. If I know Paige like I do, she is watching this one backstage. Even if it's not a #1 contenders match, she's still studying the ins and outs of every opponent in the Raw Women's division. And while, of course, especially for Natalya as well, who's just making her debut around here. Good suplex there by Natalya as well. But my question is, when is that sharpshooter on its way? She's certainly done enough. Certainly got enough in her to try and lock it in. Great counter there, ducked under the leg, and Alabama slam for Alicia Fox. In trouble here, and oh no, she pushes away Natalya now. Fox is really fighting in her own right here. She is trying her hardest to get the win. Natalya counters, forearm shot in the face, stumbling slightly as Fox. Dragon suplex now. Oh, with the bridge. Will this put away Alicia Fox? There's 2. And oh, just at the last second. Fox gets the shoulder up in time. Natty feeling confident right now. She's certainly impressed on her Raw debut. But that doesn't mean we should take anything away from Alicia Fox. She has also done an incredible job of hanging on and proving that she does have more to give in this Raw Women's division. Rolls out of the way there. And Fox now. Looking to play spoiler here. Great roll up there on Natalya. There's 2. No, it flips back. Natalya into the cover now. There's 1. There's 2. And again, Fox just kicks out at the last moment. Backing away slightly. Trying to get herself some breathing room. Fox now in big trouble. Oh, brings her down there for what was like a chicken wing suplex, I think it was, as Dean Ambrose used to do it. Here we go now. Natty into the sharpshooter. Natalya with it locked in. Will Fox be able to be forced to tap? Nowhere to go. Middle of the ring, and it is just that. Alicia Fox submits Natalya, your winner, in an impressive Raw debut. Is this a sign of things to come? Is it Natalya making a stand towards going after Paige and that Raw Women's Championship? We'll find out. It's the first win for Natalya in some time as well. But that doesn't mean we should take anything away from Alicia Fox. She fought hard and fought valiantly. But Natalya just gave her too much. And in the end, she couldn't hang on. Good win there for Natalya. Paige will be watching that one backstage very, very closely to see what will come from that. To see the ins and outs of Natalya, as I meant to say. I blanked out for a second, it went on autopilot. Anyway, good win for Natalya, but we're going to move on to our next contest now. The Miz with a great opportunity. Can himself and his wife Maryse be able to work together in a way to get a win over the Game Triple H, who's not going to be in the best of moods following last night's Money in the Bank ladder match? It's going to be tough, but we'll see. That match up next. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are backstage, and there's the big red monster, Kane. Clearly not something about happening. Drago trying to calm him down. Oh, God! Drago feeling the effects of something. Kane clearly the man on a mission, but for what? Jesus Christ, Kane's lost it. Completely. Lost it all. We just saw it attacking Drago unnecessarily backstage. Clearly annoyed at something. Frustrated. And I don't know what. I wouldn't even like to speculate. But something is wrong with Kane. We knew something was wrong. Maybe it's his frustration at the Undertaker becoming #1 contender. I don't know. But certainly, he's not in the best of moods. And speaking of not in the best of moods, here's Triple H. The Game attacking The Miz from behind, clearly in no mood to sit through the A-lister's entrance. The frustration from losing out last night to Jinder Mahal has gone to Triple H. Many people saying he was the favourite to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. And to come away with nothing. For all of his trials, for all the pain that he had to go through in that match. Must frustrate Triple H. Maryse, if I was you, I wouldn't get so close. You never know with Triple H. He could unload and you could just be in the way of an unfortunate impact. Oh, Miz into the side of the barricade there, but he's the one forcing Triple H into the ring here. Maryse stands her ground temporarily, and now this matchup gets underway. Miz attacking from behind here. Triple H, you've got to imagine, not going to be at 100% in this one. After what transpired last night, Triple H fell off a lot of ladders, took a lot of hard pain. I imagine his body is still sore and aching from everything that happened in that hellacious Money in the Bank ladder match last night, but that is not going to stop Triple H from getting his anger out, getting his revenge out on The Miz. Well, at least The Miz has got that stupid coat off. And here goes Triple H now, back suplex, and he lands it on The Miz. The thing is here, though, while this is an opportunity for Triple H to show that even though he didn't win Money in the Bank, it doesn't mean that he's not an incredible superstar. The Miz, if he was to get the win in this one, imagine how big that would be for him. To pick up a win over one of Raw's biggest names, I would argue, who isn't the Bullet Club. Perhaps one of the greatest superstars in this universe to never hold that World Championship, or a World Championship for that matter. Triple H, a former World Tag Team and United States Champion, but never won the big one. And he is having none of them is right now. Miz might be countering a lot of his moves, but Triple H is countering just as many back. Miz in huge trouble now. Pile driver by Triple H. Maryse bringing in a weapon in the background there to try and aid her husband. And oh, he went for the chair shot there, but Triple H was having absolutely none of it. Knee right in the head there. And The Miz is in huge trouble. Triple H now spine buster to The Miz. Referee going to have to deal with another interruption by Maryse as she tries to take away the turnbuckle pad. And that's allowed Triple H to gain an advantage. Pedigree incoming on the steel step, or the steel chair even. I'm not too sure he got all of it, but he certainly got enough. Where did Miz's head come down? I think it came down right in the edge of the chair. And that may do it already. The frustration of last night getting to him. Into the cover, and Maryse pulling out the referee. And look at how frustrated he is at that one. And Triple H now must be feeling it too. Maryse is stuck on the apron for some reason. She's also stuck there. Triple H now rolling up The Miz, but The Miz still got something left in him to be able to kick at it too. Referee should really try and get Maryse off that top turn, off the ropes here. She's going to cause some kind of distraction, or maybe be in some kind of accident. Oh, I think Miz did actually collide into Maryse then. Maybe. Well, she's not selling it, so maybe not. Referee finally getting rid of that steel chair, now throwing it out of the ring. And The Miz can capitalize here, maybe. Referee has got his eyes locked on Maryse, that's for sure. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo. Imagine all the pain in Triple H's back and his neck from that ladder match. Certainly a move that's going to pay dividends to The Miz as he looks for the Wizard of Oz once more. Loading it up and nailing it onto Triple H. This could be the moment here that The Miz has been waiting for. This could be his huge victory. He's going to go for the figure four. Miz locks in that figure four. He picked up a win with it a few weeks back, and he's going to try and pick up another win here over Triple H. But the Game, who has used the figure four in the past and has been locked in it as well, knows the way out of it. Reverses it, and both men kind of stumbling around in pain. But it's Triple H who's right back on the offense. And oh, another knee into the skull of The Miz. Triple H is not bothered with much of Maryse's distraction game on the apron there. He has paid no state of mind to her, and instead just focusing on the task at hand, focusing on getting rid of The Miz and moving on to whatever's next for Triple H. Off the ropes he goes, and off the other ropes he goes. Huge neck breaker there, just absolutely flattened The Miz with it. More work on the head and neck, ahead of whatever pedigree Triple H may have in mind. Lovely sidewalk slam there again, laying out The Miz, and this just goes to show you Triple H, even in extreme pain, is still willing to fight on, is still willing to fight through it all, just to prove how great the game truly is. Triple H now brings him in, hooks the arms, and pedigree. A second one here, no steel chair, but The Miz absolutely slammed down on the mat by it. Cover here, will Maryse provide distraction? Ref, whenever you're ready. 1, 2, and no, Miz still kicks out. You can see the frustration in Triple H's face as well from it. Certainly wasn't expecting that, and look at him now just unloading away at The Miz. But somehow, the A-lister still got some fight left in him. Big boot and Triple H goes down. Miz taunts in the corner while Triple H rolls out of the ring. Not the best idea. Oh, and sent right back into that turnbuckle. Seems as if Triple H wants to do something regarding the legs of The Miz, but unable to capitalize on the moment. Referee really needs to take his eyes away from Maryse. He's clearly got some kind of fantasy about it. Maybe The Miz is using that to his advantage right now. He has suddenly got a mean streak going on against Triple H. Oh my god, The Miz is going to go up high. I don't think I've seen this in some time. Miz going to take flight here. And, oh, diving fist drop. The only thing he punched there was the mat full force. Once more, Triple H trying to go to work on the legs there, but Miz just throws him away quickly. Miz going to go for a quick cover here, hoping for some kind of success off of it. Only a 1 count. Triple H still with a lot of life left in him. No matter the pain that he is currently enduring, and here come the blows once more. Those hard punches right into the head of The Miz. And once more, he goes to the leg, and once more, he can't find success. Triple H rolls out of the ring for a second, and is able to counter The Miz as well. Surely this matchup has to be nearing its end right now. Both men have got to be feeling I forgot what I was going to say there. A whole amount of pain. Neck breaker, counter by Triple H. Pushes him away. But Miz still fighting on here. Suplex now. Triple H needs his way out of that one. And another hard punch into the skull. But Triple H needing a moment to recover here. I think Money in the Bank finally catching up to him in this match. But he's got Miz now. He's finally got the legs. And it's going to be the Indian Deathlock on the Miz here. Pushing his knee in the opposite direction. Trying to pop it out of socket. What a disgusting move it is. What a painful move it is. But the Miz still fights on here. And now the Miz with a side effect. Couldn't have imagined the Miz being able to pull out something like that. But it is, and he goes back to the leg of Triple H. The injured knee, the surgically repaired knee of Triple H to boot. Cover after it. Is this victory here for the Miz? It's 2, and oh, Triple H gets that shoulder up just in time. Miz has really held his own, but I gotta say, I think the injury has had a part to play in that one. Not the injury, sorry, but the aftermath of Money in the Bank. Triple H able to fight back just about. Sent back down to one knee and DDT'd face first. Will Miz look for the skull-crushing finale here to try and claim victory? No, he's going to go for that figure 4 once more. After the work he's done on the leg of Triple H, it could be enough. Figure 4 locked in here. Nowhere for Triple H to go. Will the game be forced to tap out? No, once more. Triple H able to use his expertise to roll out of it. Miz has to let it go. And this matchup still continues on here. Miz looks for something. Countered by Triple H, who all of a sudden has victory right in his sights. And a third pedigree to the Miz. Look at the impact in which The Miz hits the mat. No way he can cover himself either. It is head first into the ground. Cover now. Referee in position. Maryse powerless to stop it. And it's 3. Triple H is your winner. Finally puts this match to rest. And the game can celebrate his victory. What a win that was there for Triple H. Very hard fought one. And certainly I think is going to take this week's rest that he gets in his stride after what happened at Money in the Bank. While he may not have been victorious on the night, Triple H certainly proved that he is still a force to be reckoned with and a threat to take into account here on Monday Night Raw. What is next for the game? I think we'll be finding out in... I think we'll be finding out at another time, maybe. As for right now, Triple H is determined to just focus on his own success, focus on what is next for Triple H. And Pontiac certainly impressed by that matchup. You can see from their reactions, but it seems as if all is not done here. Triple H now asking for a microphone, and it seems as if we're going to find out what the game wants next right now. Well, right off the bat, Triple H voicing his frustration. Jinder did earlier in the night, but at the crowd, but Triple H just goes towards the management, sick of his treatment around here, sick of just floating around and just picking up meaningless win after win. The game has had enough. And there's his... Oh, okay. Triple H is certainly voicing his... voicing what he wants. Voicing what he needs, and that's some gold. And he's stating that he doesn't need Money in the Bank to do it. Triple H himself is the cerebral assassin. He is the game. And he will hunt down whatever title he sees fit. Triple H had enough here and is finally wanting to go after a title. My guess? I think Adam Cole has just found a new challenger. Triple H has said before he doesn't care and he has no respect for the Bullet Club. And I think certainly that has come to fruition right now. Triple H wants the Bullet Club. Triple H wants the United States Championship maybe. And he might be just on his way to getting it. Well, Triple H. I mean, if he wants to show that he is ready for the United States Championship, I suppose the best way to prove it is to see how someone like Aiden English compares to the United States Champion. As he heads towards the ring now. English, who of course has not found much success since departing away from Simon Gotch, who is probably still injured after what Michael Bennett and Marty Skrull did to him months ago, but that is not a key to Aiden English. He's focusing far more on his own career and trying to elevate it here, and well, it's certainly it's certainly not going to happen tonight, is it, when he goes against Adam Cole? It just isn't. Let's be honest here. In what world is Aiden English going to defeat Adam Cole? In what world is virtually anyone going to defeat Adam Cole? The leader of the Bullet Club right now finally has his baby back. Two-time United States champion now, and it's just great. That's all I can really say. It's just amazing. I'm so happy. But finally, he has that title to boot. He has that title to hold on to. And while we may be just one title away from restoring balance and honor to the Raw brand, there's nothing to worry about. All in due time, the cheating pricks will get what is coming to them. But as for right now, let's rejoice. Here he comes. Rejoice. The United States Championship looks saved. It's incredible. It finally deserves to be around the waist of Adam Cole. It finally is around the waist of a champion, of someone who can actually look after a title such as that one. Adam Cole, you have saved the United States Championship. You have finally rid all the destruction that Zack Ryder caused to it. And that is a man who we haven't seen since last week. It's been a lovely week for the United States Championship. I can only imagine around Adam Cole day in and day out. I bet it is one happy title. And now, with a great champion and Adam Cole to boot holding on to it, let's watch him decimate Aiden English right now. Aiden English can try as he might. I don't think he's going to be able to handle the wrath of the leader. Of course, I just have to repeat that. The leader of the Bullet Club. Adam Cole, even with his World Heavyweight Champion celebrating, still a hard-working man that he is. Still putting the fight, still fighting the good fight that the Bullet Club do every single week. And oh, dropping Aiden English there with that Cobra Clutch Suplex. Super kick. What a beautiful, beautiful super kick to boot. Look at Adam Cole now, just going to work right now though in Aiden English. The artist, whatever he is, whatever he's an artist of. If it's losing, then he's a spectacular artist of it. Being totally bested right now by Adam Cole. Kick in the back there by Cole, but somehow Aiden English able to fight on, and that stopped. He's able to shrug off that kick to the back as well. Look at how quickly English is able to counter everything that Cole is able to counter everything Aiden English attempts. Oh, fireman's carry, neck breaker. We know what's coming up next, so let's lay eyes on it. Panama Sunrise, good night, Aiden English. Look at how quick that move is, and look at how incredible it is as well. Planting him there, busted open for good measure. Let's seal this deal. Pretty sure Aiden English's entrance was long in this match. Oh well, there's 2, there's 3. Thank you very much. Adam Cole, baby, is your winner. Now, when you want to send a real threat like Triple H his way, Daro, that would be appreciated. If you want to give up on giving Aiden English opportunities on Raw as well, that would be appreciated. You've got far better talent down there on this Raw brand to boot. Aiden English, Zack Ryder, just take them out back, put them down. We really don't need them around here anymore. You know what? Let's move on from that. Let's look at 2 talents who do actually have some wrestling abilities for them. It is your main event of the evening. #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Who will win between Tyler Breeze and The Undertaker? That question will be answered next. Everyone, let's sit back. Let's watch. Let's rejoice as we lay eyes on a loser. He'll be out here any minute now. Completely worthless. Completely dead to this crowd. All the fighting that he does. Oh, I fight for you all. I fight for everyone. I fight for Raw. And look at where that fight thing got you, Breeze. Where's that world title? Do you see the world title? Because, I mean, I don't. I personally don't see that world title around your waist. So, you got something you want to explain there, Breeze, as to why there's no title around your waist? Is it something you want to... I got it. You lost. You lost, Breeze. You lost to the better man. You lost to the better world champion. You did it again, Breeze. You proved why you just cannot handle being in the same division as Dolph Ziggler. Why Dolph Ziggler surpasses everyone on this brand to be the top dog, to be the face of Raw. And why the Bullet Club are the only people around here that can save this brand from its own extinction. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I was talking about that there and receiving word that there's some kind of commotion going on in the back regarding The Undertaker, we're going to try and quickly get a camera back there. Something's gone wrong. There's apparently something huge going on back there. Alright, we've got a camera set up. We're going to take you to that right now. And we've been called to go to the back and... oh god, it's Kane! The Undertaker's own brother! Sabotaging him before his main event match against Breeze! I have no idea why Kane's here or what he's doing here, but clearly this is still a continuation of what transpired a few weeks ago. Kane leveled out his own brother following his defeat, following his victory over Mordecai, and Kane's doing the same yet again. He's screwing over The Undertaker. Oh god, choke slam through the table. Kane with his own brother, his own flesh and blood, with no remorse. I don't know what to say. I'm completely stunned by that. I don't know if Tyler Breeze saw that or not. It doesn't seem as if he did. He's just watching on right now, and he's waiting on Taker. I mean, we should all be... Oh, it's Mordecai. That's why Kane dragged Taker there. Mordecai lays out the Undertaker, and now he's going to the ring. What the hell does this mean? Is he taking his place in the matchup? Well, he's not a number one contender, so this shouldn't mean anything, but still. Mordecai wants Breeze. Mordecai's screwing over the Undertaker, and the referee's saying this match can begin. The Brood has gone totally insane in their quest to try and get rid of the Undertaker, so much so that Mordecai has stepped into this main event now. I swear to God, though, if Breeze wins this and he's still declared the number one contender, I'm going to be livid. Mordecai right now, though, not off to the best of starts against Tyler Breeze. He had a couple of strikes there, but now Breeze, the two-time world champion, putting it all on the line here against Mordecai. I imagine he's feeling also some kind of a lasting effect from last night as well. Himself and Ziggler had one hell of a hard-hitting matchup. Back and forth all around. And right now, Breeze has got to go up against the leader of the Brood. Tiger Bomb there, covered by Mordecai. Kicks out at 1. Oh, no. I mean, while this matchup goes on, I'm wondering about the condition of the Undertaker. Not only did he get chokeslammed through the table, but he got chokeslammed onto a concrete flooring as well. The table can only protect you so much. He's been taken backstage, thankfully, by medical staff, and, well, I'm glad about that, that's for sure, but we don't know about his condition right now, how the dead man is feeling. It certainly is something that I think we're going to have to wait until next week to find out about, but as for right now, this matchup continues on here. Mordecai up on the top rope here, and... Oh, with a leg drop there. Down goes Tyler Breeze. Mordecai jumps into the cover here. He was already down on the ground. What the fuck am I on about? Breeze now, though. He's actually kind of struggling somewhat against Mordecai. Never mind. I jinxed it there. Russian leg sweep by Breeze. And now he goes on the assault here on Mordecai. Like I said, if I receive word in my ear that Breeze is the number one contender, after this, I will be livid. Breeze now, in position, into the S-lock on Mordecai. Will he force the bizarre leader of the Brood? Will he force the cult leader to tap out? No, Mordecai able to fight on. He may have lasted longer than he did against The Undertaker some 2 weeks ago, was it? I think it was. Breeze collides there with Mordecai, but... he is still in relative control of this matchup right now. Forearm shot in the back. Double forearm shots to boot. And in position here. This is going to look dangerous for both men. It's going to certainly hurt them both. Which one will it hurt them more? I think it's going to be Mordecai. Back superplex. Breeze putting it all on the line there like the idiot that he is in a matchup that means literally nothing. You are just in a main event match against a bizarre man in a white coat. It's a kick out of 2. I shouldn't actually say that, to be fair. He'll send Kane after me. I'll be in trouble then. Strike on the back there, and... oh, there's a DDT now by Tyler Breeze. What will Breeze go for here? Spins him round. But it's Mordecai who's able to pull out the reversal there. Finally got some fight left in him. Tugging on the hair there. Headbutt and a single underhook suplex sends him away. Imagine what it was mean if Mordecai got the win here. He wouldn't become number one contender, obviously, because to my knowledge, this shouldn't be a number one contenders matchup anymore. With The Undertaker now gone, but it would be a huge win for the leader of the Brood regardless. Another leg drop there to Breeze, and Mordecai now currently... just able to hit move after move right now. Big run up here for this splash. Oh, huge air time as well. Is Breeze in trouble now? There's 2 and no. Breeze really had to force his way out of that one. Mordecai misses his kick. Breeze capitalizing now. Backbreaker to Mordecai. And the confidence soaking in for the former world champion, for the loser that he is. Can be this confident all you want. All I have to remind you is this is a nothing matchup. And the longer this goes on, the more you are wearing yourself down for no reason whatsoever. Breeze going to work on the skull a few times there. Will he look for the S-lock again? Will he try and hit the beauty shot maybe? It's going to be the yes-lock again, but I think Mordecai's in the ropes. He is not, according to the referee. Referee says that arm is not in the ropes. Mordecai just needs a little crawl and he's there though. Can he reach it? He can. He must have been on the verge of submitting there, but Mordecai still got some fight left in him. Countered though by Breeze. Kicking the gut and he's sent it to the turnbuckle. Tyler Breeze is got to be frustrated with himself, but if he relied on his beauty shot and not a yes lock that he is very much an amateur at locking in, he would have got this win already. Counter there on the outside now by Mordecai. This is where the matchup could actually go in Mordecai's favour. On the outside and belly to belly there. Countered by Breeze. Sent for a ride. A little ride is Mordecai. Michinoku driving now on the outside onto that thin padding to boot as well. What will Tyler Breeze look to do here? Will he look to try and send them both back in the ring? Oh, he's sending him into the ring post. That's for certain. Hard thump. Twice into the ring post. Count up to 7 now. I mean, is Breeze going to try and send them both back in the ring? Yes, he is. Certainly gained the advantage on the outside there. And Mordecai in a lot of trouble right now. Supermodel kick. Drills him, and I honestly think that could be that. Very little response here by Mordecai. Practically out on his feet. Hurricanrana there. And Tyler Breeze still not looking for the cover. Still just wasting time away here. I know you're tired from yesterday, but still. Put on a fight at least. At least try and finish this match up before you hurt yourself, you idiot. I'm trying to help you here, and I'm the one who doesn't even like you. Breeze once more going to the corner. I know he's trying to put on a show for these people who he claims to love, but right now he's coming across as a bit of an egotistical prick who can't get the job done against a man. He is embarrassed right now for some minutes. Here comes the third yes lock. Swear to God, if Mordecai doesn't tap out of this one, Breeze, you should really ditch this move. Locked in here. He's near the ropes, but it's not good enough. Mordecai submits. He taps out, and Breeze is your winner. It might be a nothing main event, but it's still a victory, I suppose, at the end of the day for Tyler Breeze. And I'm now getting word through in my ear in regards to what this matchup means. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, you are actually shitting me. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just received word from the back that the result of this match stands. The stipulation of this match stands. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Breeze is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, despite not even beating the man who was actually in the #1 contenders match. Mordecai was a nobody, and Breeze just beat him. Hell, I could go beat... Does that mean if I go beat Mordecai, I'm the #1 contender now for the World Championship? Because hell, I'll go do it. If that's what it means to become #1 contender for the World Championship, half the roster might show up and try and do it. This is injustice. This is a criminal act against your world champion, our world champion, who fights tooth and nail to try and make this brand a proud brand, and you just throw it right back in his face, and he's got to deal with Tyler Breeze once more, who has done nothing to deserve this opportunity. Fine. Let it happen. Let it happen. You will rue the day this happened, though. You will rue this existence. Because Dolph Ziggler will embarrass you all the more at SummerSlam and prove why the Bullet Club is just too sweet and why we run Raw.